February, World Radio Day. Radio is the most intimate and socially personal medium in the world, said Harry Von Zyl, radio announcer and an actor. Radio is the oldest broadcast medium that reaches the widest audience in the world. More than 75% of people in developing nations have access to radio. It brings people and communities together and allows them to share stories, music, news, ideas, and their culture. It has the ability to reach the most remote communities and people irrespective of their socio-economic conditions. Radio creates a vast impact on developing countries by addressing social problems and providing the diversity of views and voices needed for a change. From the first radio signal transmission in 1895 by inventor Guglielmo Marconi, the radio technology has continued to evolve. The first radio broadcast was done in 1906 at Brant Rock, MA by Reginald Fessenden. Later, in 1907, Lee D. Frost created Audion, which boosted radio waves and allowed received signal to be heard loud and clear. This led to the development of the first AM radio. Similarly, the first radio station, Detroit's 8MK, offered the first news broadcast, sports play-by-play, and religious broadcast in 1920. Later in the same year, Pittsburgh's KDKA station made the first commercial broadcast with election results of Harding Koch's presidential contest. 1920s to 1940s is considered to be the golden age of radio. In 1933, Edwin Armstrong's work on frequency modulation led to the development of FM radio. However, AM radio remained the predominant form of radio broadcasting. Radio has reinvented itself time and again to stay relevant in this fast-paced era of the internet. From the start of satellite radio in 1992 to the trend of podcasting that started in 2004, radio has remained resilient. With more than 100 years of history, radio is still the most dynamic and engaging medium. For years, radio has played a major role in emergency conditions and disaster relief. In 1912, the radio telegraph system on the Titanic was used to reach nearby ships to rescue passengers during the sinking. Later, in 1913, at the International Convention for Safety of Life at Sea, it was made compulsory for all ships to maintain 24 hours radio use. World Radio Day celebrates the power of radio as a medium and the impact it has created all over the world. The first World Radio Day was celebrated on February 13, 2012. However, the idea of this day was first proposed by Spain's Radio Academy in 2010. World Radio Day also coincides with the anniversary of United Nations Radio, which was established on February 13, 1946. This World Radio Day joins thousands of radio stations all over the world as they celebrate this wonderful medium. For those who can relate to this Radio Day, refresh your memories when you used to tune into your favorite local stations for the local broadcasts and music. Celebrate the joy of radio. How has radio impacted your life? What do you plan to do this World Radio Day? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching Utsav 360. We would really appreciate if you could subscribe, share, and like our channel.